Yo, what is going on? Today is Wednesday, April 29th. It is 4:26 p.m. Happy birthday, AJ. It's AJ's birthday today. Lifelong brother. My brother for forever. 17 plus years. Just want to shout him out. Happy birthday. I failed myself today. Greed forced me to miss out on $1,200 today. I failed. I'll admit. Yes, I will, but let's look for the light in the dark. I may have failed, but I noticed that old habits are no longer habits in my life, in my trading, more specifically. So let's always seek the light in the dark. Let's stay positive. Let's not instill a negative mindset. Let's continue to look forward to the future, and let's continue to build step by step. I fucked up today. I did. But that doesn't define me. What defines me is this improvement that I've been having. The willingness to click the button, which was such a fucking huge issue for me. And even though today wasn't even like the best trade, I still clicked the button. I liked it personally. So let's get into today and why there was two setups in which I did not take. One being I didn't take, the other being that my limit didn't get filled from greed. So let's dabble into it. Let me move my camera a little bit shorter. So coming in today, we were actually trending a little bit bearish. You know, we finally moved a bit away from all-time highs. And by a bit, I mean 325 points. So I don't have to have the stock bullish bias, right? We had Asia low below, which we already knew was going to get ran out right at fucking market open. We were just right here. Like it's high time frame equal lows, Asia low. We had this 1 hour below, which we were already SMT'd with, which then 930 low, Judas swings lower, and we start trending back up. Here's why I didn't take this trade and why I was even iffy about the trade. And the only reason I would have taken this trade was because of this. So I wanted to take the 1 minute, just because the 1 minute and the 30-second aligned, higher time frame when it comes to that is how I like to do it. As you can see here, we had SMT with the 1 hour. We had just swept out Asia low. We had an internal SMT, and then we failed. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and by the fourth one, I was already like, yeah, there's no displacement behind this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, about that range, we come down. We respect this 1 minute again, right? And we create a new internal SMT where ES comes out and sweeps this internal low, and then starts pumping up higher itself. So this would have been beautiful to take, but I was going to use 930 as a break even and go TP fully at this 5 minute as to where this would have been the risk. Fuck, man, I really fucked myself over on that trade. That shit's going to haunt me. As to where, at least I learned from it. As to where this would have been the risk on it. Boom. Boom. Let's see what would have been the risk. Let's see what a place stops right here. Trade, paper trading, connect. I think I was gonna do 4, right? No, I was gonna do 5. No, I was gonna do 4 and drag this to like, yeah, 210. Yeah, I don't know why, bro. I've been a bitch as far. Why just yell though? I've been a bitch as far as risk goes. Like I need to be willing to risk more, at least 175. Like come on, Nick, put risk on the table. You're not gonna get a fucking payout acting like that. All right, now let's get back into the day to where we then start pumping up again, right? And I already was like iffy about the day. It's pre FOMC. We know it's Powell's last day, so you know it's gonna be a rough day. I know a lot of people already didn't fucking trade today. We then just chop around right after that. Obviously deliver here beautifully. Not beautifully, I'm sorry. But I was like, oh my gosh, like I would have been fucking heated because of how close we would have been to stopped out. But again, I didn't take it because 930 would have been my break even. Chops around, creates equal lows, which I try to seek an entry, but we didn't even have a 30-second to head towards them, as you can see. And then we start pumping back up. What I noticed here is that there's high time frame equal highs. These are like hourly equal highs. There's midnight open, and then there's London above. If we're going to go lower and continue lower, we're going to see that, okay, cool. We're going to tag into this 5 and start using this as a reason to go lower. I already didn't like delivery, seeing as though this 930 took so long to get to. This is decent chop. I mean, it's good. It's chop in a way because look how wicky it is, but it delivered pretty well, especially on the inverting candles. Like this is great. This right here is great. I was actually in the bathroom again, taking a piss in the teacher's lounge when it did happen, and then I rushed to over. I liked how big this gap was. One, it was pre-market. I just like to draw liquidity above. I took the 1 minute. There was another 30-second a little bit higher, but it was too tight to what would have been my break even. I was going to go break even at midnight open, TP just above the equal highs. And here's where I fucked myself over. My trade wasn't this. I'll be honest. Let's be 100% real, because that's what these are for. My trade was this, to risk 160. This was my trade. 225 and 160. This was my trade. I'll be honest. This was my trade. This 110% was my trade. If I would have set the limit right here, would I have even gotten filled? I don't even know if it would have filled me. This is a market order though, bro. This is why I fucking failed, because I got greedy over what? 12 bucks? Right? Because here's my thought process. I've been seeing it dig a little bit lower. That's it. I've been seeing it dig in every time I've entered. That's it. I've been seeing it tag into the gap. But I need to realize these things, bro. I need to act in the moment. Okay, I got that fear out, but now it's time about action. It's action taking is what's going to push me far, what's going to propel me far. And yes, I failed today, but that doesn't define me, because I've been making so many improvements. I even waited on it before it even tagged into midnight. I waited the candles out. I waited this candle out. I waited this candle out to see if I could get a retracement and get an entry. Had my limit just waiting there ready and never got filled. But what I can start doing is, like, let's say, for example, this closes, right? Boom, I hit market order. I already have like my risk parameters set, and I just move this like how Will does it. So boom, my stop would have just been a little bit tighter, risking the same amount. So yeah, that's what I need to start doing. Probably need to implement that. Need to be willing to take action and be quick, because that's what's really going to get me. As soon as I seen this trade play out and I got left, that's 2 times that I got left in the day. Psychologically, I need to just get off. There's no good. I'm not going to make a wise decision. It's pre-FOMC. Let's just make a good decision. Now, what do I think now for the rest of this week? Tomorrow I'm going to be trading at home because I have something to do, so I'm not going to go to work. I think it's going to be a lot more clear. I think delivery is going to be a lot more better because we got FOMC out the way this week. This week's delivery has been shit. I think my loss on Monday was a great loss. I think that today would have been a great win. Either of these trades, this trade is how price should be delivering when things like this happen, when confluences like this align. But I think these next 2 days are going to be a little bit better as we have FOMC out the way. We have whatever needs to get the fuck out the way, get the fuck out the way. What do we even have tomorrow as far as news? We have 8:30 red folder. Beautiful. There's going to be great volatility, going to be full risk on. I need to risk up is 1. I need to be more attentive, more action taking is 2. And I think those are the last couple pieces, because my read on price has been great. My psych has been great. My handling of losses have always been great. My handling of wins has been great. Maybe I've had some rough moments after taking losses, actually. Let me say it has been great instead of always been great. And yeah, I just need to continue to work at it day by day, bro. This future that I want is near. It's near. It's near. I feel it more than ever right now. It's fucking near. And I don't give a fuck what I have to go through. What I have to go through to get there. I don't care the extents I have to go through. I'm genuinely serious about this shit. And a lot of things are going to start to change soon in life. So I need to just continue to work after it. Whatever hits my way, I just need to work through it. I need to work through adversity and whatever comes my way. And I genuinely mean whatever comes my way. I've been hit with adversity before in life, so it's time to just continue to push through it and continue to work towards what I want in life. I need to put myself first, you know? I need to work towards my goals, what I want. And that's something that I just need to keep doing, not only for myself, but for the people around me that I love. So, yeah. Peace, love, positivity. Catch you guys mañana. Probably a little bit in the afternoon. So, yeah.